Hello everyone. Today we learn about past simple tense. The past simple tense is one of the most useful and commonly used tenses in English. We use the past simple to talk about actions, events, situations, or experiences that happened in the past and are completely finished now. If something started in the past and ended in the past, we usually use the past simple tense. This tense helps us tell stories, describe our experiences, explain what happened yesterday, talk about our childhood, discuss historical events, and share memories with others. Without the past simple tense, it would be difficult to communicate about past events clearly. We also learned that the past simple tense is frequently used with time expressions such as yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, in 2020, when I was young, and the day before yesterday. These words and phrases help listeners understand that the action happened in the past. For example, I studied English yesterday. She moved to Phnom Penh last year, and we visited Angkor, 2 years ago. One of the most important points discussed in the lecture was the structure of the past simple tense. In positive sentences, we use the past form of the verb. Regular verbs usually end in ed, while irregular verbs change their form completely. Positive sentence structure: subject plus past verb, verb 2, plus object. Examples: I worked late yesterday. She visited her friend last weekend. They played football after school. We cleaned the house on Saturday. He studied English for 2 hours. For irregular verbs: I went to the market yesterday. She ate breakfast at 7 a.m. They saw a beautiful sunset. We had a meeting last Monday. He bought a new laptop. It emphasized that learners must memorize irregular verbs because they do not follow the normal ed rule. Negative sentence structure: to make negative sentences in the past simple, we use did not or didn't plus the base form of the verb. Subject plus did not or didn't plus base verb. Examples: I did not watch television last night. She didn't go to school yesterday. They didn't play football because it rained. We didn't finish the project on time. He didn't call me yesterday. An important rule we learned is that after did or didn't, the verb always returns to its base form. Therefore, we say didn't go, not didn't went, and didn't see, not didn't saw. Question structure: to ask questions in the past simple tense, we use did at the beginning of the sentence. Did plus subject plus base verb. Examples: did you watch the movie? Did she arrive on time? Did they enjoy the concert? Did he finish his homework? Did you visit your grandparents? Short answers: yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. These question patterns are very useful when discussing past experiences and events. Uses of the past simple tense. The past simple tense has several important uses. 1. Completed actions in the past. We use it for actions that started and finished in the past. Examples: I finished my homework yesterday. She cleaned her room this morning. They visited Thailand last year. 2. A series of past actions. We use it to describe actions that happened one after another. Examples: I woke up, took a shower, ate breakfast, and went to work. She entered the room, sat down, and started reading. 3. Past habits. The past simple can describe habits that were true in the past. Examples: when I was a child, I played outside every day. My grandfather walked to work. When he was young, we visited our cousins every summer. 4. Telling stories. The past simple is the most common tense for storytelling. Examples: a man entered the shop and bought a newspaper. The princess lived in a beautiful castle. The travelers cross the river and continue their journey. 5. To talk about historical events. The past simple is often used when discussing history. Examples: Christopher Columbus arrived in America in 1492. The Second World War ended in 1945. Cambodia gained independence in 1953. Humans landed on the moon in 1969. These events happened at specific times in history. Structure of the past simple tense. Positive sentences. The basic structure is subject plus past form of the verb plus object. Examples: I worked hard yesterday. She studied English last night. They played football after school. We visited our friends. He watched a documentary. Negative sentences. To make a negative sentence, use subject plus did not, didn't, plus base verb. Examples: I didn't work yesterday. She didn't study English last night. They didn't play football. We didn't visit our friends. He didn't watch television. Important rule: after didn't, always use the base form of the verb. Correct: she didn't go. Incorrect: she didn't went. Questions: to make a question, use did plus subject plus base verb. Examples: did you go to school yesterday? Did she call you? Did they enjoy the party? Did he finish the project? Short answers: yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Regular verbs. Regular verbs form the past tense by adding ed. Examples: base verb, work. Past form, worked. Base verb, play. Past form, played. Base verb, watch. Past form, watched. Base verb, clean. Past form, cleaned. Base verb, visit. Past form, visited. Base verb, talk. Past form, talked. Base verb, walk. Past form, walked. Base verb, cook. Past form, cooked. Base verb, help. Past form, helped. Base verb, learn. Past form, learned. Examples and sentences: I worked late yesterday. She played basketball after school. We cleaned the classroom. They visited their grandparents. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs do not follow the ed rule. Their forms must be memorized. Base verb, go. Past form, went. Base verb, see. Past form, saw. Base verb, eat. Past form, ate. Base verb, come. Past form, came. Base verb, have. Past form, had. Base verb, buy. Past form, bought. Base verb, take. Past form, took. Base verb, make. Past form, made. Base verb, write. Past form, wrote. Base verb, speak. Past form, spoke. Base verb, drink. Past form, drank. Base verb, give. Past form, gave. Base verb, find. Past form, found. Base verb, begin. Past form, began. Base verb, meet. Past form, met. Examples: I went to the market yesterday. She ate lunch at noon. They bought a new computer. We saw a beautiful sunset. He wrote an email. Common time expressions. The past simple often uses words and phrases that indicate past time. Examples: yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, 2 days ago, 3 years ago, in 2020, this morning, when I was young, Examples. I visited my friend yesterday. She graduated last year. They moved here in 2020. We met 2 weeks ago. These expressions help listeners know when the action happened. One of the best ways to improve your past simple is to practice talking about yesterday. Every evening, try describing your day using the past simple tense. For example, I woke up at 6 a.m., ate breakfast, went to work, attended meetings, returned home, watched television, and went to bed. You can also keep a daily journal and write 5 to 10 sentences about what happened during the day. Reading stories and biographies is another excellent way to see the past simple in action because most narratives use this tense extensively. Watching English movies and listening to English stories can also help you recognize and understand how native speakers use the past simple naturally. The past simple tense is essential for speaking and writing about the past. It allows us to describe completed actions, past habits, historical events, personal experiences, and stories. We form positive sentences using the past form of the verb, negative sentences using didn't plus base verb, and questions using did plus subject plus base verb. By learning common regular and irregular verbs and practicing them every day, you will become more confident and fluent in English. Whenever you tell someone about yesterday, last week, last year, or a memorable experience from your life, the past simple tense will help you communicate clearly and effectively. The more you practice it in speaking, writing, reading, and listening, the more natural it will become, and soon you will be able to discuss past events with accuracy, confidence, and ease.